Just as a follow-up the other night, I mean, the production out of the centers, in this league you got to be strong down the middle, right, to have success?
Well, that's a big factor. You look at a lot of the top teams have top centers, you know. And for the other night, our centers all did the job very well. You know, Dvorak had a heck of a game, a couple unassisted goals, but all in all, our centers, they kind of balance lines out. They kind of dictate the flow of the play, and all our four guys the other night were pretty good.
What is it about the LAKings matchups that always seem to be spirited? I know they're a heavy team, and the Coyotes, in terms of hits, match their intensity a lot. But these throughout, there's rarely a stinker in the group, right? Why is that?
I think your division rivalries, you know, rivalries actually start when we played a hard playoff series against them a few years ago. So they're just, you know, you're familiar with each other, you play each other a lot, and you know, I think there's a natural rivalry between Phoenix and LA, so they've been good games.
What did it mean to have Shane Doan back on that bench the other night with such a young roster?
Well, he adds his presence helps our group out, and he played very well from coming back from an injury, so his play was strong. Just having him there as players really look up to him and his leadership, so it was good to have him back.
What are you going to do in net?
Schmitty will play tonight.
He's feeling better?
Yeah.
How's Connaughton?
Connaughton's got a chance to play tonight, yeah.
Okay. Just see, finalize, I guess, when you get to the rink? Or?
Yeah, we'll go through a warm-up and just make sure he's all right, but I think he'll play.
He worked hard right at the outset. You were like, this is week to week, and, we'll see how he goes.
He worked really hard to get back and give himself a chance to play some games at the end of the year, so we got to reward that work that he's put in. He's had a tough year with an injury to start the year and then kind of in and out of the lineup a lot, but he's been a real good teammate, worked hard every day, so he's one of those guys you like to get an opportunity to.
Good for Mike, too, to get back in with this last.
Yeah, Mike wants to play. He's had a couple of down days, but wants to get back in and get playing.
How do you just look at this final week, I guess, starting with this final road trip, a challenge here, and then to move on to Dallas?
Yeah, every game is, we want to give everybody some ice time. Just look to finish on a positive note.
Are you thinking about any other changes, like lineup-wise, Keller or anything
probably
else?
Not.
Again?
No, probably not tonight. No, probably go back with the same forward group.
Tip, staying with the theme of the centers, Alex Burmistrov had his first multi-goal game in his career the other night. What does he need to do moving forward to play an effective role?
He's a smart player, good skill, and plays in a lot of situations. He's just a little bit undersized, but yet real competitive. But he has to continue to make plays. He's, like I say, a smart player, positionally sound, but the more plays he can make, the more effect he can have on the game. So it's good to see him capitalize on some chances. He always talks about he's not a shooter; he wants to be a passer. So it'd be good to see him get a couple of goals where maybe he'll think about shooting a little more. But he's a good, smart player.
The other night we were talking about it's one thing to get it into the offensive zone, but once you get it there, you got to do something with it. Was the game against Washington maybe a culmination of things finally coming together? I know you had that hard practice the day before.
Hard to say. The biggest difference I thought we played real well in the first period. Our forecheck was real strong. I don't think Washington liked the way they played. The biggest difference is we created some chances and we capitalized on them. You can create chances and we come out of that period 0-0 and everybody just thinks it was a 0-0 period. When you capitalize on chances, that's when everybody takes notice. So that's what happened the other night.
Final one for me, the maturation of Chychrun and D'Angelo as a rookie pairing. How do you feel that's come along?
They were just all right the other night, but both of them continue to learn, real hard lessons of the NHL, hard position to play, especially young Chychrun, 18 years old. He's come a long way. So both of them have lots of growth left in their game, but you really got to give them kudos for how far they've come.